Good afternoon, Steve Brooks here for Friday's Inside Look by Brooks. I just returned from Anguilla. Anguilla is a British territory down in the Eastern Caribbean, and flew into San Juan and then took a small prop plane into Anguilla from San Juan, Puerto Rico. I met with 10 other attorneys from across the country, personal injury attorneys, and we discussed latest topics in the legal world, legal techniques and strategies, and had a really productive few days of meeting with and brainstorming with all of these very intelligent and successful personal injury attorneys. So I bring back a lot from Anguilla, from the best practices from my colleagues from across the country. Looking forward to implementing those. It was really interesting. Anguilla is a small island of about 14,000 people, and it was hit heavily by Hurricane Irma last year, as was Puerto Rico. It's about an hour east by plane. And in many ways, it kind of looked like a third world country, but the people there were incredibly nice, and got to know a few of the cab drivers, and they explained that there is no homeless problem, there's no criminal problem. The jail has like 5 people in it, and that's mainly for fighting. There's no crime, there's no joblessness. And he attributed it to their strong religious background. They're a very religious community, and they look out for themselves. When the hurricane hit, they just pulled themselves up by the bootstraps and rebuilt. And the rebuilding is still going on. It was quite startling to see the destruction. But as a people, they survived, and they're very happy. I was just enamored with the personalities and the culture there. Definitely a place I would want to go back and visit again, just because of the people. The beaches were just absolutely incredible. And then we went across the bay. It's about a 20-minute ferry ride to San Martin, which is half of it's French territory, and then half is a Dutch territory. And I think President Trump has a house there. So that was a small island, but it was a little bigger than Anguilla. But did a little sightseeing, but mainly it was about work and bringing best practices from very successful law firms back to this law firm, so that we can continue to evolve and grow as a client-centered law firm. So next week we will be announcing the scholarship winner. I'm excited about that. We got tremendous participation this year from across the state, and it was really fun to read some of those essays, and so we're excited about the participation and the quality of the essays. So thank you to all the high school and college students who participated. We will definitely announce it next week, and then we will send an email to everybody just to make sure that you personally know who won the contest. And we do this every 6 months. So Josh, when our next we haven't set the dates yet, but we'll be putting them on the website after we announce these winners, and then we'll put the topics up too. But we keep it rolling every 6 months. We used to do it yearly, but we thought, let's just keep it every 6 months and keep awarding the scholarships and keep it going, because it's we consider it a real valuable community service, and I'm always so refreshed and enamored by the quality of the essays. And our country is going to be in a good stead if the representation of the work that these students submit to us is what the quality of the students out there then is representative of the quality of students out there. Our country is headed in the right direction. We got some real smart young people. So thanks again for your participation in that, and we will announce that next week. And I'll look forward to seeing you then. Steve Brooks. If you have any questions, steve@brookslawgroup.com. Please feel free to always email me with your questions or comments, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me.